Moldavite Podcast, Episode 3. A few years ago, I woke up to the fact that there's more to life than what we've been told. Exploring a new spiritual path, I stumbled upon Moldavite. This is where our story begins. You are invited as I share not only my own personal journey, but also talk with people just like you that have been working with Moldavite. We have some amazing things to share, so please join us. What's up, you guys? Levi, the Moldavite guy here. Welcome once again to the Moldavite Life podcast. I'm still kind of getting used to this. and the name also, Moldavite guy. Anyways, for today's show, I wanted to share... I'd signed up for a Moldavite ceremony and Star Elder channeling to be held at the Light Center in Black Mountain, North Carolina. And for any of you guys that do or don't know, the Light Center is actually a very spiritual place. Probably one of the top places on the East Coast of the U.S. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out. Before I get into that, I wanted to go ahead and give a quick shout out and thank you to some new subscribers and listeners to the podcast here. I mean, the podcast has only been going for a week and a half, and got some subscribers, which is awesome. 2 thumbs up. All right, Daniel C., Solomon Moses, and Red Bull Zombie. Thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. All right, Red Bull Zombie actually posted a comment on YouTube, and if you're wondering why I'm reading this here, not only for you guys, but also because the podcast will be available for listeners as well. If you want to watch, you can check it out on YouTube and also the website. And if you want to listen on the go, once I hit about 10 episodes, I'm going to go ahead and have it integrated with iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. So that way you can catch it on the go, whatever you wanted to do. So let me get back to reading his comment here so everybody can hear it. Okay, Red Bull Zombie said, just found your show and watched both your episodes. Dude, I dig it. It takes some serious Moldavite balls to start this whole thing off, but I see the potential. Well, I do have Moldavite, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, see, he says, I started my Moldavite journey 2 years ago, and boy, does it turn into a wild ride. I'd like to know what kind of wild ride you've had, man, because I've heard a lot of things about Moldavite, and I'm just now starting to see some of that in my own life. Of course, yeah. And I think everyone that gets the first piece of Moldavite and instantly falls in love has the same reaction. Must get more. I would agree with you, man. Of course, I got my first piece of Moldavite, and then about a month later, my second piece of Moldavite, and not long after that, here I am selling Moldavite. So yeah, if you tuned in last episode, you know I'm now making Moldavite jewelry, which is really cool. I really enjoy it. So yeah, this whole Moldavite thing is kind of taking me by storm, but I'm enjoying the ride. Let's see. And he says, gonna go check out your site, man, and have a wonderful day, Levi. Your buddy, Gage. All right, thank you very much, man. Thank you for checking it out. Any of you guys like to check out the site, it's moldavitelife.com. And again, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And also posting. And I'm curious, man, if you've been working with us for 2 years. This is something new. I just recently found Moldavite, and I would like to know. I'm kind of curious what kind of wild ride you've experienced. So if you're up for it, man, give me a shout out. Check out the website. Send me an email, levi@moldavitelife.com, and maybe we can connect. And if you want to, if you're cool with it, I can share some of your journey, some of your ride on Moldavite Life. Because again, I'm looking for guests and people to share their experiences with other people here on this podcast. and really just getting started, but it seems to be gaining some momentum very quickly. Maybe it's the Moldavite. We'll see. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing. All right, now I've been making sure my laptop hasn't gone to sleep here, so I wanted to read this out to you guys because I actually took some screenshots because I'm using the phone for video. All right, the screenshots for the event. It's a Moldavite ceremony and Star Elder channeling. Now, for you guys that don't know, channeling is, from what I understand, where someone acts kind of like a radio. They tune in a channel to higher beings, or it's a way of communicating. They're acting as kind of a medium in some sense. So, let me go back to reading this here. Moldavite ceremony and Star Elder channeling. Join us in anchoring high love into planet Earth. What else even matters? And then in parentheses, they've got BYOM. Bring your own Moldavite. Well, I've got a little Moldavite to bring. Let's see. It says, join us for a stone ceremony and an inspiring channeled message from Star Elders. This class is open to anyone who would love to help us anchor high love on planet Earth with the help of Moldavite and higher dimensional celestial beings. This should be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. It says, the Light Center rarely hosts evening events in their domed sanctuary, but for this, we got the green light. Must be Moldavite. Yes, got Moldavite on the brain. This one-time event will include a channeling of our Star Elders by Katie Morgan, a woman of radiant light and transmitter of pure and profound messages. And I've also got a website for her listed. It says, then we will pull in even more light by laying down under the domed sanctuary and using Moldavite and a sound bath. That should be cool. Sound bath to open our hearts to, let me click to the next screenshot, to remember the love that we truly are. Ceremonies like these actually shift our DNA. Again, this should be very interesting. I'm looking forward to this. They can help us transcend things we have been living with for years. They can also provide life-changing insights, leaps in consciousness, and provoke healing for our family and ancestors. Let's see. They are profound. They also profoundly shift our earth and collective consciousness. See, the group energy, human and higher dimensional, will be incredible. Again, if you feel like one of the reasons you came to Earth was to ground higher frequencies onto this planet, please come. It's time, once again, to check in. Or to clock in, my bad. Arrive early to receive a chakra cleansing in the Chakra Light Room or walk the labyrinth. You can also collect some Route 9 spring water on your way up. Place, it's at the Light Center in North Carolina, Black Mountain, from 5 to 7:30 p.m. The cost is $35, and bring a piece of Moldavite. So, it's funny because when I ran across this, I actually stumbled upon the event in an Instagram feed, and this all came about because I have been getting everything, all of the elements put in place for the website. The Facebook page, the YouTube, of course, and Instagram feed, where I've been sharing some of the Moldavite rings, pendants, and things like that I've created, as well as some of the Moldavite that'll be for sale on the site. So somewhere in there, I guess the term Moldavite popped up, and I saw this what looked like a poster for a Moldavite ceremony. So I was like, this is interesting. Let me check it out. So I clicked on it, and come to find out, it's being held in North Carolina, and the Light Center in Black Mountain, of all places. Now, why is this special? It's special because, again, this is one of the places on the east coast of the U.S. that, it's a very high vibrational spiritual place. And I honestly need to educate myself more on it to speak, to speak more about it. But for what I understand, this should be an incredible event to attend. So I will learn more about that and see if I can get some more information to share with you guys beforehand. But nonetheless, this should be, again, a great time and also a great episode for the podcast here. And it works out because I actually live in Virginia, and this is in North Carolina. Now, nonetheless, it's a bit of a drive, but it should be kind of a mini adventure. So yeah, wanted to share that with you guys. Of course, it's one of those things, this whole, process of Moldavite is, I feel like this is one thing that I've really kind of called to go and check out. And so looking forward to it. And real quick, before I wrap this up, I wanted to share something I forgot last time. I just got a hat, a nice, good quality leather hat. And along with the jewelry making, I took a piece of Moldavite, of course, and also attached a small Herkimer diamond, and with some silver wire. It's kind of an adornment piece there. Now, the Herkimer diamond, you guys that are into crystals, is not actually, this just doesn't quite work right here. Yeah. The Herkimer diamond is not actually a diamond, it's a crystal, but it's got, I think, like a 7 on the Mohs hardness scale, so it's very hard. It's named because it's it's only found in Herkimer, New York. And it's actually a shadow, or what is it, phantom crystal. It's got a crystal within inside of a crystal. So I wrap the two together, and they say they work well together. So again, I don't personally feel crystal energy so much. Of course I do with Moldavite. But I do have faith, which is, again, when I'm creating pieces like this, a nice healing stone. But anyways, I'll get into that another episode. Just wanted to go ahead and share that. And yeah, thank you for all the new subscribers and for checking out the videos, the website. And I wanted to integrate something here, lesson for the day. Okay, now, lesson for the day. If something, if an opportunity presents itself that you feel is right in line with your path, then please go check it out, because you never know what the future may hold. And that's what I'm looking to explore with this Moldavite ceremony. So, lesson for the day. Again, if you'd like to help support the show, the podcast, so you please like, subscribe, thumbs up, share. You can check it out on Facebook, YouTube, of course. And also, you can check out the shop. We'll have plenty of Moldavite for sale on the shop at the shop on October 30th. So, if you're a new visitor checking it out and wonder why and what it's not ready yet, it will be ready then. So, until next time, this is Levi, the Moldavite guy. Show motto: raise your vibration. Until then, you guys have a good one.